All righty, folks. Looks like we are live. Let me make one quick change for us here so I don't get echo for you. Let's turn that off. All right, that should do it. That puts the sound into my headphones, and I believe we should be doing okay there. All right, so let's see how we are here. We're hearing things all right. All right, great. I think we're live and ready to rock, folks. So sorry we're coming a little late tonight. I've been just deep into working on some things here. And so anyway, I'll come to you, give you a quick recap. We're going to skip some of the pleasantries about the lives and the replays and all that stuff tonight. We're just going to get right down to business. But of course, if you are not seeing us on the Home Business Freedom group, please come join us, Home Business Freedom, at smilingstew.com/group, and you'll be able to see us that, or you can get us there on the link page. So anyway, folks, we're just going to cover a little more about what I've been working on with the quiz for you, and so you just a couple things. So anyway, it's what I've got going on the opening page. I still need to do some changing down there, but we've got that going on a landing page for us. And of course, it's at the very bottom, so we got to scroll down each time. So that's what I've got going for number 2. And we're going to kind of talk about the structure tonight. So let's talk about the question page here. So the next thing I need to do is think in terms of structure and what the questions are going to be. Well, before you can talk about the questions, you kind of got to think about the answers first and what you want to do with the answers. So obviously we're in business here, and we want the questions to lead to answers that have some kind of a call to action for our business. Now, maybe we're leading them to a product that can help them. Maybe that we're leading them to a video that can help them, that helps to bring them into our world more. Any number of things that we could be leading them to, but we want to think about that ahead of time. So what is our goal ahead of time? So let's just take an example for you. Okay. Let's say you were a health and wellness company and you had a bunch of supplements for different medical issues. Okay. Well, maybe your questions would want to be based to take you to, maybe you have a product for your heart. Maybe you have a product for sleep. Maybe you have a product for energy. Okay. So maybe your questions are designed to put people in those 3 buckets: heart problems, energy problems, sleep problems. Okay. And you've got a product for each one of those. So you want to each question to lead to a different spot. So your questions, then from there, you can back up and ask questions that would lead to, maybe you don't have good sleep, and that's going to lead you to the sleep product. Or maybe you're having trouble with daytime energy, and so you're going to recommend an energy product that you have, or a coffee that you carry, or something along those lines. So anyway, it can be applied basically to any business you could ask a question about. If you were selling a book, you could actually have all the questions lead to the book, but discuss different parts of the book. And that would allow, you just to basically discuss their problem, but then recommend the book as the answer, because the book did have parts that would take care of that problem. So you can do that to use either all the same types of things, or you could use it to sell different products. So in my case, it's going to be some different ones that help with different areas of getting online into business, mindset, and the actual physical parts of having a funnel builder like this. So what problems do you have in terms of getting online? So basically will help people to get their home businesses going by asking questions and taking them to the right place to then get them going. So that's my goal. So anyway, that's kind of the way it's structured. And let me just take a quick look here, because you can see that the different ways that we structure it then. So, obviously the reason you want to do quizzes is they're very popular right now, and a lot of people are doing them and taking them. And some of them are silly quizzes. You've all seen some of those. And then some of them are more serious. Well, this is going to be a more serious one that actually leads people to something. So while you're doing it, before you even get an email from them, you're getting a bunch of valuable data about them. You're getting, pretty inexpensive leads because they just take the quiz and you get a lead from them. So anyway, they've got fast results because people like to go take the quiz and then they like to immediately answer their email to find out the results to it. So it happens a lot faster than other methods. So those are some of the benefits of it. Topic ideas. Again, what are the top 3 to 5 challenges people are running into in your niche? So like I said, if you had a book that was based on self-help and you had different, categories on that, maybe you'd be looking at the 3 to 5 challenges they have so that you can put them in those different buckets based on their challenge. So you're basically going to group them on that. You want to think about where it's leading to, where it's going to. Is it going to a webinar? Is it going to a book? Is it going to a phone call being scheduled, or some kind of a product that you have, or a consultation, some kind of an event, an appointment, any number of things that you could be leading them to as the result from their question. So in each bucket, we'll have the results page with an opt-in, a thank you page, and the results overview page video, and an email list with your autoresponder. So, there's a little bit of setup to make this work, but once it works, it's all automatic and it'll immediately, pull people down to where you want them and take them to the product that you need to solve their problem. So once you do that, it actually is going to, there's 3 basic frameworks as I understand it. And basically the first one is going to divide you into what type of person you are. So it's, what style you are, what personality you are, what superpower you are, you've seen those quizzes, what superpower are you, or what does your smile tell you about you, or anything like that. The killer ones, set of mistakes that people are either don't realize they're making or have a suspicion they're making concerning the topic. So which mistake are you making? So, what's the thing that's stopping you from getting leads? And you might have 3 different things. You're not producing content, not converting people, not creating relationships, something like that. I'm spitballing off the top of my head here, but basically you're going to have some different killer things that are going to decide what killer problem they have, and then you're going to give them results to that and take them to something that's going to help solve that for them. And the last one is a score. So like the killer one, you might think of it as a blocker or a crusher or a destroyer or something like that. A score, and these are different words you could use for it. Instead of a type, it's a personality or a style. So the third one is a score. So it's a measurable way to gauge a person's relationship to the topic. So it's a rating or a level or a profile. So you can say, hey, take the profile quiz and find out which profile suits you best. So something along those lines. And again, it can work for any business. If you were in a clothing business, you could have a killer set of questions about what your event is and what style of clothing that should be for you. You could, if you're a wine sales company, you could have a quiz about what food you were having and what the best wine pairing was. You could, do any number of things, cheese, same type of thing. What best cheese pairing would be for your event. So any number of things you could use it for and break it down to. So it's kind of a neat system. So, and again, the flow, the landing page, the questions, and I already showed you the landing page real quick there. This is the question page. And again, I've been playing with some of the backgrounds and stuff over the last few days. And so this weekend, I'm going to be kind of working on putting together what the quiz is actually going to be. So that's what I've got going on the results page. Again, have to kind of play around with what the quiz is going to be before I can finalize that and get pictures for it, etc. And then the thank you page. that one I haven't done anything with yet. So, and the last page I haven't done anything with yet. So we'll get to that. Anyway, next thing is to get the quiz itself together and figure out what that is going to look like. So that is my project for the weekend, folks. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend yourself. Make sure you smile at everyone you see this weekend, and we will be back Monday and we'll let you see where we're at on it, folks. So if you've got any questions in the meantime, one of the things that you can do actually with this funnel is you can create it so that the answer might be to book an appointment with you, and you can take it to a booking page. So you can do something like that. And I'll show you mine. This is at smilingstew.com/link. And let me just get that up here for you. smilingstew.com/link. And you can see right here that I've actually got one of the bookings in my link page. But again, one of the answers might be, here's the product for you. And if you want to talk about it further, here's my link page or my schedule page. So you can either put this right on it, or you could have one of the questions take them to a separate page that just has the schedule on it. So anyway, a lot of options for it. I'm going to kind of be thinking about that over the weekend. If you'd like to take a look at this funnel builder and kind of see what I'm doing, you can go to smilingstew.com/all-in-one. And I should have that in here somewhere. There it is. And it's the number. And actually that is spelled wrong because this is the number one is the way it should be. Edit that. Should be all in one. Boom. There it is. All right. So smilingstew.com/all-in-one, and that will get you over there to where you can take a look at this funnel builder. This funnel builder, and now funnel builders run anywhere from, there's some that start out for free, but that's what I like to refer to as fake free. They give you the ability to maybe build a little bit of a landing page, but to do anything serious, you're going to have to upgrade to at least the base level. And the least expensive of any of those that I've seen is $27. And even that then builds up to the next level and the next level. Others start at $97 for the very bare bones level. And then to really do anything, you've got to upgrade to the $159 level or the $279 level. Very expensive for some of these funnel builders. I use a proprietary funnel builder. It's $25 a month. It's got absolutely everything that any of these other funnel builders have got, including things that they don't have, like that booking widget I just showed you with the calendar. Bunch of neat things that it does. The quiz widget that we're using right now, a lot of people are paying for separate softwares to run quizzes. So built into the funnel builder, it's $25 a month, and it never changes, folks. There's no upgrades. There's no upsells. There's no, hey, next week I've got this new thing adding to it. If they get a new thing adding to it next week, guess what? They're just going to put it in there. It's not going to cost you any more. So really neat product. And if you like it and you want to show it to somebody else, you can get an 80% commission on it. So yeah, if you want to check that out, go over to smilingstew.com/all-in-one, take a peek at it. And, join me and I'll help you build your next funnel in there. So folks, have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday. Take care now. Smiling Stew out.